Alright, so this video is going to focus on using the reference manager in Microsoft Word 2010. Now, what I have here is something I want to cite in my report, and the information is gotten from a book. I'll show you. Air Conditioning Principles and Systems. So we want to put in the information from this book into Microsoft Word, and then have it generate the reference for us. So what we're going to do is go over to the References tab, and we are going to go to Citation and Bibliography. And right now we have APA style. So we're going to insert a citation, and we're going to add a new source here. Okay, so now we can do a bunch of different things here. We do have a book, and it gives us the fields needed for the APA 5th edition. So, and when we click on here, it gives us the examples of how we should do it. So this book is, the author is Edward Pita. So we're going to do Pita, and it's Edward G. Pita. So we're going to do Pita, Edward G. And that is the only author, so we do not need to put any more from there. The title is Air Conditioning Principles and Systems. So Air Conditioning Principles and Systems. Now the year is usually found in the one of the title pages of the book, and you can find it. Sometimes it's a little difficult to find, and usually what you do is use the most up-to-date year you can find. The most up-to-date year I can find in this is 2002. And on that same page, in the first couple pages of the book, you'll find the city. So you look for where it was published, which city, and this has been published in lots of different cities. So what I normally do is use the top city in the list. And the publisher in this case is Prentice Hall International. Okay, so if you want to be a little more complete, again, this is the bibliography fields for APA 5th edition. You can show all the bibliography fields and fill them all in. So this way, if you have if you have more information here and you can put it in, and you change from APA 5th edition, then you can go forward and make that, it'll make that change and cite it that way. So, okay, so we're all done putting in the information here. So let's hit OK. Okay, and as you can see, it puts the citation there. Now, but that's not all we want to do, right? We always want to have the citations in the text and the bibliography. So let's go down here and let's, make some sort of heading and bibliography. And then we want to go ahead back to references and go to bibliography. And we want to have we can have a works cited, which just includes all the sources associated with the document, which is what you normally want to do. But a bibliography also you can add some other things in that you didn't necessarily cite. I think a works cited will work for us. So let's do works cited. So as you can see, it inserts the PETA in for us, and with all the information that we put in it. So sometimes you have to update here to make a more complete list. And look, I didn't even know this, but it put the works cited in there for us, so that's great. So if we put another thing in there, if we added some more sources, or maybe if we did PETA later, then we could always go to insert citation, and now we have PETA in our list up here. So that's really nice, because that way we can just insert the PETA book wherever we want, and then right away it happens. Now, the other nice thing about it is that sometimes we want to switch from different things. So I use IEEE a lot. So let's see what happens when we click IEEE. Okay, so IEEE numbers everything with when you use it in the document. So it'll automatically convert to there. Again, what if we want to use MLA? So MLA, let's say 6th edition. It does it a little differently. So you can see that it's a tiny bit different formatting here. Again, let's do one more time. Terabian 6th edition, not sure what that is, but let's see what happens. Okay, so it looks very similar. So again, there's little differences, but it's real easy, and you don't have to be, now all your documents are very friendly as to which way you want to cite your things. So that's the reference manager. It's much, much easier than trying to do it yourself.